Hey everybody, my name is Renisha, and I hope you enjoyed this video of me traveling to Miami, Florida. First thing we did after the flight was we headed straight to Red Rooster to eat lunch because we didn't really eat much for breakfast. And this is just the bar area. We had the 3-course Miami Spice meal, and we got the Caesar salad as an appetizer, 10 out of 10, probably one of the best Caesar salads. And for the main, we had this burger and fries, absolutely delicious. It was like a barbecue flavor, and I tore those pickles up as well. This is just views of the inside of the restaurant. It looked like some people were doing like recording for a TV show or something. And then the ice cream we had last, mine tasted like passion plastic. It's supposed to be passion fruit. And he had the red velvet chocolate. He said it was good, but he only ate about half of it. Then we headed over to our Airbnb, and this is the lobby. Very nice art on the inside. And then this is the inside of the Airbnb. We had the washer and dryer immediately to the right. Walking in, full-size kitchen, beautiful living room, amazing bedroom. The closet had an L shape with extra space, pillows, with the couches on the inside, and the bathroom was amazing as well. On the balcony, we had an egg that I enjoyed heavily, and then there was a pool. You can see Biscayne Bay, Miami Beach on the other side, and Miami in the other direction. Heading over to the 4th floor of Brickell, we went to Putt Shack. It was the only activity I had scheduled for the day, and this is the bottom part. And we got some good views of the Miami River and some of the buildings downtown. This was the food that we ordered, and I had a mocktail. He had a cocktail. I had the cheese on the side because I made cheese. I'm lactose intolerant. Took this cute little photo of me with my mocktail. And for the Putt Shack, there was only 9 holes, so I just got a video of all the different obstacles that were there. And here's a video of me at one of them. Of course, I lost because there were some where I just had to do it multiple times. Took a cute little selfie in the bathroom mirror. And got this beautiful photo of the city when we walked out. And then I took a picture in the Brickell City Center Mall. And here's day 2. We had a button that raised the curtain. And it was sunny outside. Went over to Marie so we can get us something quick to eat as I was shopping for a new swimsuit because the one I had kept falling down. So I had the egg salad with bacon croissant and needed a little bit of salt and pepper and an extra piece of bacon, but it was good. And he had the bacon, egg, and cheese croissant. We had lemonade, and it was absolutely delicious. This is art that I saw on the way back to the Airbnb. And I took this cute picture in the Uber on the way to Miami Water Sports and a picture while we were waiting. This is us on the boat, and everybody else went before us. And then this is a video of us up high. And they took some pictures of us. I had to throw up the mid. And then he took this funny photo acting like he was going to cut the rope. And I tried to make a face, but of course he couldn't see us. He asked us how deep we wanted to be dipped. I said waist deep, and that was us there. Then we went over to one of my favorite places, Harry Pizzeria. We ate there last time. Here's the inside. So we ate at the one in Coconut Grove. This is the Miami Beach one. It was empty, and the music was good. We also had the $10 drink and pizza deal that we got. And then this chocolate chip cookie was $6, absolutely delicious, and we split it. After Harry's Pizzeria, we walked over to the beach. Of course, I had to snap it up. Got me laying down, and I'm out here being a model in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. So after we went back to the Airbnb and got dressed, we came back to Miami Beach, to the Versace Mansion. Here's the front part. And then this is the dining area right by the pool. So for the food, I had the risotto, and it was pretty decent. I ate 1/3, but the rice was just a little bit on the hard side. He had the filet with garlic and mashed potatoes. He said his filet was not cooked right. He had it medium, but came out kind of medium well, and only 1 scoop of his mashed potatoes was good. The other side was just not good. The Sprite was also kind of flat. This is some pictures we took by the pool and a cute little photo I took at my seat. The next morning, we went to Morgan's for breakfast. And this is the inside. Good music. So I had shrimp and grits, and he had an omelet with potatoes and toast. He also had a mimosa that was good. But my strawberry lemonade kind of tasted like an example if you had a straw in a house that had mothballs and then the drink tasted like mothballs, except this was like old. This is a picture I took before we went tree trekking at Jungle Island. Here are some of the birds that you could see on the way to the platform. And then we just followed everyone to the platform. Here's one of the courses that I was on. I have never been wall climbing, so this is kind of the same concept a little bit. But I made it through. And do not be like me. The person before me was not ready at the end. So after you stop, there was a girl there and she had to help him get unhooked. But I didn't see that. He was just standing there for a minute. So I went through the zip line, and when I got over there and I went to reach for the rope, I couldn't reach for the rope or her hand, and I ended up sliding right back through the middle. So those people in the bottom left told me to turn around and quote-unquote crawl, which is what you see me doing here. I had to lift my legs up a little bit, tighten my core, and use all my upper body strength to pull myself backwards to that platform. My arms were hurting, but I got my arm workout for the week doing this. And eventually I made it to the other side and grabbed her hand and got pulled over there. And here's a video of what the zip lining is supposed to look like. There were 2 zip lines on our course. And you go all the way through, and at the end you put your foot down and you grab yourself up with the rope. And we also saw some goats, flamingos, some more birds and other animals, and these tortoises that look like big rocks, like they call them turtles. And then this is one of the hard courses that we didn't do, and it had Jungle Island written out. We headed over to Midtown and we ate at Sugar Cane. We had the waffles and bacon. Absolutely delicious. The syrup was good. And then for dinner, later on after we rested, we went to Victory. Again, it was delicious. We had the burrito. It was a rib tip burrito, and it was delicious. I had a strawberry lemonade. He had this seafood pasta, and he had a cocktail. On the left, I took a photo because there was a man walking around with a camera, and he offered to take pictures, and I paid $20 for it. It was beautiful. And I played on the egg the next morning before we went to the pool, and we got cleaned up, hair washed, and went over to the design district. They had all these expensive stores that we looked around. And then we ate lunch at the Moon around 12, which is what time it opened. It had a cute little scenery on the inside. This grilled chicken and potatoes with tzatziki sauce was absolutely delicious. He had the burger and fries that he really didn't finish, but the lemonade tasted like candy and it was good. We went to the beach again, took some nice photos, and the last thing we did was eat dinner at Yardbird. This was recommended by K Hood on TikTok, and it was delicious. We had the Miami Spice 3-course. I didn't know they were doing it here, but they did. We had the fried green tomatoes. Absolutely delicious. 10 out of 10. Recommend. He had a blueberry bourbon, and I had the mocktail version of that. Delicious. I would order that a million times over if I could. And this was the first course. So the second course, we had the fried chicken that came with honey hot sauce. I had mashed potatoes, and he had macaroni. Delicious. It was giving Popeyes vibes with the sauce, but it was good. And then for our dessert, we had fried Oreo and my favorite cookies and cream ice cream. After we left Yardbird, we walked up on a food festival that was going on all the way down towards the beach in the shopping area. And then I stopped by this calabash tree and took some cute photos just so y'all can see my outfit. Now, let me tell you about this flight. We got up at 3 o'clock and made it to the airport at 4. And the TSA line was not that bad, but he had a suitcase, so we had to get that checked in. When we went back, the line had gotten larger. We did not leave TSA till like 5:10, and the flight was boarding at 5:05, and we checked in for 8:33 and 34. We had to walk all the way to the end with just socks on, fast as we could, and they were calling 8:31 through 60 when we got up there, so we basically hopped at the end of 60, and we made it. The flight was supposed to take off at like 5:35, but we took off at like maybe a few minutes early, like 5:30. But we made it. We were still with A, and that's all that matters. So this is views from the plane over Biscayne Bay. And you can see Miami Beach on the right, and then downtown Miami on the left. The reason why it took so long for us to even get through TSA was because there was an old man who took every piece of change out of his pocket, and the family behind him decided to just sit there and watch him instead of putting their stuff up so that it can get scanned. I should have just went around them, but we waited respectfully and then we went through. There was also only 2 lanes for us to put our bags up for to be scanned, and there was like 1 lady checking IDs, so that took forever. They said that it took 12 to 15 minutes from the starting point to even get up through TSA, and that was an absolute lie. We were literally in TSA for probably 30 to 40 minutes. After landing and getting back to Atlanta, we ate at Atlanta Breakfast Club, and I had a kid's meal because I couldn't eat 2 chicken breasts, and he had the other. 10 out of 10 recommend this meal. However, I thought the lady said they had raspberry lemonade. When I drank this, it was raspberry nastiness. It was actually coffee, you guys. I had to toss it. So if you like coffee, you might like this, but I don't, so enjoy. And this is the end of my video. Thanks for watching.